Back to Hunter. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Hield and Jones were big-time prospects out of college, so they made a bet on who'd be the higher draft pick.
And the classic thing is that neither of them won the bet. They both went sixth in their respective 2016 drafts.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Young. And he makes it on the layup.
Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Hield on the wing. 4-3. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter with the ball. Fox picks him up. Picked it out of midair. Back come the Kings in transition. Shoots from the right block. The three is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
3 points.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Sacramento.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Here's Reddish to the middle. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Young with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Fox. Back come the Kings in transition. And the Kings with another 3.
I just love the ball.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Capella. Outside Gallinari. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Kings leading. A minute 50 left to play in the first. There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Capella. The Kings getting their last shot to go. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Three-pointer, Fox. Pure from three-point range. Fox has got 9 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hield drives in. And there's the rejection.
That missed aside. They're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Williams' shot is good.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Releases. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 5 points in the game. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Kings on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Grant, your dad played pro football. Do you think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Young uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Misses from short range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Going inside. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Gallinari with a screen to the left wing. There's Young with the 3. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Morris with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Morris can't hit. On offense, here are the Hawks. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. Outside Young with the drive. Rebound by the Kings. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Gallinari with a screen. And Young, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
Morris outside. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Herder, and he buries his first look.
Well, Herder also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his second season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Capella. Off target with a jump hook. Morris for three. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Morris left side. There's the triple. Sacramento again missing. Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Back to Williams. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Morris outside. To the inside. Williams grabs the board.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Here's Jang. Knocks down the long Jang.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And so it's Sacramento up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Down by 15. Right side Young. Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Fox. Now the Kings in transition. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance.
That's his third. 2 seconds.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes. Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, bro.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first. It's just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Reddish on the wing. Takes the three.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Gallinari. And the deficit down inside single digits. Gallinari's got his third bucket of the night. outside. Right side heel. Oh, there's the alley. Jackson can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Healed from outside. Sinks it from distance. Heald's got 8 points.
Yeah, watching Heald shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
So it's Atlanta now. A 12-point game. Williams misses. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Heald right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Pass to Capella. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Herder. Oh, got a piece of it. And Reddish, here we go.
Get up to throw down.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. The kick out to Williams. It's stolen by Fox. Healed from outside. And the Kings with another 3.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Herder. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes the break. Three-pointer, Fox. Jang pulls it in. And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 19. He gets it in there.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Healed from outside. Back to Reddish. Releases. Again, the Kings score.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams into the lane. Comes up empty down low. It's stolen by Wright. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so it's Rashawn Holmes making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sacramento in total control. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Now here's Morris. Back to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Young from long range. Morris outside. The 17-footer. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Sacramento in total control. Morris outside. Right side Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Collins. It's deflected. Davis from long range. He drops it from range.
3 points.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Defensive foul.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
The Hawks making a switch here, and that one misses. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Bogdanovich from long range. Rebound by the Kings. Morris for three. The shot off that time.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And Young, here we go. And he comes up with a bucket.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Here's Mitchell. Hey, rejected by Capella. They recover it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's 2-on-1. Ball's going up the court. Capella can't get it to go. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Count it.
Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
Now here's Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morris for three. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. So it's Atlanta now. Inside. Here's Jang. Pass to Capella. There's a screen by Jang. To the paint. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Here are the Kings with the ball now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Kings.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Pass to Young. And here's Hunter. Checked by Davis. Here's Metu. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Team third. Shooting for Sacramento.
And he drops it first.
Taking 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Here's Bagley. That one doesn't drop. Capella with the defensive effort. Right outside. Pass to Williams. Back to right. Over to the left wing. And here is Williams. Just 3 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Jang. Davis for the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Atlanta with the ball. And here is Williams. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met.
Boom, got